Yeah. So
Yeah.
What's that?
This one's a saw blade where it's just dull comb teeth.
I'm gonna attack the brain.
Yes. It's got one less toe, though, guys. Come on.
Yeah. It's not. Oh my god! It's a crit.
What is going on?
But this brain just
carryover.
explodes in a shower of grey matter on the wall behind it. It's disgusting.
Because of its less toe.
This is the second session in a row where you've had brain stuck in your horns, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon and cast
Describe what it looks like.
Describe
my
it.
divine yarn with glowing effect and runes that remembers like cats and people worshipping cats. That's my spiritual
So
weapon.
a comb and a ball of yarn. Brilliant.
Yeah, and is the ball of
So it's almost like a Thor.
About a bit, and again, just like with the comb, it looks. Oh, what the hell is this thing attacking me? It's a ball of wool. It's just kind of hopping from foot.
Since I have 5 foot left, I'm gonna go in the corner.
Yep.
Cap.
Mm.
20 feet. Only not like real life. It's a brain poking its head around the corner of
Okay.
12 feet. And what I'd like you to do is just take an intellect.
Oh, what, me?
Yeah.
Not the barbarian?
Yeah. Make it a good one, though.
Yeah, of course.
Make it a good one.
Intelligence check, yeah?
Intelligence check. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine, they say. It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start off by rolling. Wow. You know those checks, you want to pass those checks?
Mm.
First of all, you take 10 points of psychic damage as this thing scares your brain. And this is the one. What's your intelligence?
What, generally, or
Yeah, your personal intelligence.
my personal intelligence?
Let's take a break here for a quick IQ test.
IQ test? My intelligence is 8, minus 1.
Oh, crap.
How much?
This is so bad.
Yeah,
So
it's so bad.
So
I think we have it.
Don't tell me you've done it again, Matt. Don't tell me you've
So
done it
what
again.
happens? You clutch your head in pain for a second, and then you can feel that psychically your brain has been ripped from its body and devoured, and your body slumps to the floor, brainless and incapacitated.
What have I missed?
The Minotaur's brain's just been sucked out.
Technically, you've still got hit points left, but you haven't got a brain and are unable to do something.
How? I don't understand. What's that?
So these creatures called intellect devourers.
Right. Yeah, and I've got -1 intellect. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. So currently your intellect is 0.
Okay.
It
So
ate
go
your
ahead and
brain.
It ate my brain.
mark that on your sheet.
Yeah, no
Wow.
brain. Okay.
Yeah, and then it kind of runs back around the corner again.
Oh, nice.
It literally just popped to munch some brain.
Awesome.
Bugbear. He's going to raise it above his head and throw this thing at range for 4 piercing damage to Slayer.
Okay, docs.
And Alan, you're kind of writhing on the floor, but these
Mooing.
goblins are still shooting their short bows at you.
How much? Did I take no HP? No hit points at all? Then
You got normal hit points,
Okay.
-10.
Yeah.
And the extra 7 from the arrow that's just hit you. What you haven't got is any intellect. Your intellect is 0.
Okay.
So you can't do anything. You're incapacitated.
Just taking 7. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Good times. And then this goblin here is going to just... and he's probably going to be shooting at Slayer for 7 piercing damage. I haven't rolled under 20 with my goblins, by the way. They're not normally quite so good at pin cushioning. This guy is going to... Yeah, he's going to reach 2, 4, 6... Yeah, he's going to shoot at Grim. He senses that the Minotaur has become less of a threat. And he's going to do 6 piercing damage to you, Grim, with a roll of 21. Because, as I said, I literally cannot roll under 20 with these goblins tonight. And then this goblin here... he's just going to go and start... he's going to hit this Minotaur with his sword. He's like, I am the king now. He's not scared of this Minotaur. And he's going to start stabbing him with his scimitar while he's sort of mooing gently to himself on the ground and do 6 points of slashing damage.
And dribbling. Is that
Reg?
Is that 6 as in resistant to 6 piercing damage?
Yeah, just 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Normal piercing.
Okay.
Damage. Reg, it's on you. Out of character and out of goblin character. Christian, I'm so sorry.
This is twice now you've done it.
Hey, he's not dead. We just don't have access to what it would require to bring your character back at this level.
So he's basically...
Reg, it's on you.
Right. I guess I step around this corner and survey the scene. Is this formation of goblinoids like that's actually there on screen?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so that was what, 10 feet or 15 feet?
I don't know why the tokens keep disappearing. It's annoying.
It just might be layer complications with the map. So I can get to here. No, I'm just gonna yeet a javelin over there.
Yeet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is this another brain? Is that what that small ass token is?
That is the spiritual yarn.
Oh, okay.
That's my divine ball of yarn.
You have to zoom in a bit and use your imagination, but it is a glowing ball of string.
Yeah, no. So fully got it. I'm gonna go for the loner at the top of the formation.
Yep.
Nope.
It's a hit. It's not a hit, no. No, it's not a hit. Miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't think so.
No. He's got like a shield underneath where his feet are, and the arrow comes towards him, javelin comes towards him, and he's like, chink! Get out of my way. And you see the javelin kind of fall to the floor just in front of him over here, if you want to collect it later.
And then we're just gonna do it again.
That's it.
Yeah, so as old boy decides to parry the first one, it's like a sidearm. Just
Yeah, he wasn't
whipped up.
expecting the second one at all.
Yeah,
Roll for damage.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it kind of goes into his leg a bit, and
Can I
he's still
smite
standing.
on a javelin? Second level.
I don't think you can.
No, it's melee. All right,
It's gotta
never
be
mind.
melee, yeah.
It should be melee.
No one's ever asked that before in the history of paladining.
Yeah.
So good question. That's you though, Reg.
Done.
Grim.
All right. So
I mean, you see a minotaur on the floor flailing around, being
Mooing.
I'll move next to Alan. And cast protection from evil and good on her.
Great,
I need a
you do so.
roll on that. All right.
Nope. It doesn't do anything straight away, but that is definitely a good call.
Moo.
At least you can live to think another day. I'll move my comb here and attack the southern one.
Yeah, nice.
Take a nice hefty swing. Oh, nothing.
It's a miss. Like by now, they're just wherever the comb goes, their shields are already up in formation to protect themselves.
And I think that's all I've got.
The goblins have learned to fear the flaming comb. This one's going to come into this spot here, and he's going to attack Slayer with his scimitar for 7 slashing damage. Slayer.
Dropping like flies.
This one's going to move back, so I guess if the spiritual weapon needs an attack of opportunity, now is the time to do so.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
I would do it.
You won't, because he wasn't adjacent to you.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about that one in front of me. Sorry.
No, it's the one just behind him. So I'll let you roll for that with the, if you want to use your reaction this. And he will, oh my goodness, he dies. Like he tries to get away and this comb just slashes him in the back of his legs. He has cunning action, disengage as well. He just forgot to use it. Slash, the DM forgot to use it. Okay. And then, guys in formation. What do they do? Who do they shoot at? I think they shoot at Reg. Certainly the first one does. This javelin has just injured its friend. Reg, what's your AC?
16.
You good for the first one?
Nope. Are you right? Are you rolling behind a screen now? Have you changed the way you're playing this game?
No, and the second one does 5 piercing damage. No, it's not that. It's like when they set the tokens up on this particular map, they set them up to automatically go behind the screen unless you go in and change them individually. And with that
I mean,
many
that
goblins,
makes sense. It's a dungeon crawler. So.
yeah, exactly. With that many goblins, I just haven't bothered to go around and change them. But for the bigger fights, I probably will change them so you can see the rolls. Because it really doesn't bother me. If people see how well I roll, in fact, I think it's quite funny. But that's 5 piercing damage to you from the second short bow.
Took it.
Yep, cool. Let's see. That one. Alan?
Hello.
You're not even capable of saying that right now.
Do you have a bone? Like, do you have a backup character?
Of course I have. I've just been working it out now.
You're just on the floor moving. You don't need to take a death save, but you're incapacitated. There's nothing you can do.
Moo.
But I'm going to leave it in the order because it's pretty entertaining to have you moo every time it comes down. So Alan, on a personal quest in this dungeon, that's over within 3 episodes. Slayer, it's on you.
Right, I've got an relation to this goblin first. Is that a hit or miss?
That's me. They haven't got a lot of hit points, but they're pretty well armored, and they've got their shields.
And I'm gonna swing again.
Nice. That one's a hit, and that absolutely wipes him out. You've literally, I think you take like the front part of his skull off, and it just kind of collapses on the floor in front of you.
And I'll just shout like a war cry, and that's it.
Can everyone do me a favour and start looking up their favourite brain memes to post in chat for after the session? That's really important, I think. Shiro, it's on you.
Okay, the situation is dire. So, let's move here and see this thing. First of all, my bonus action, my Spiritual Bond of Yarn attack that goblin and smacking in his nose.
Yeah, that's a hit, and that goblin goes down. That kind of gets wrapped up in wool and constricted, I think, and just kind of go.
And then my second, my action is going to be an Eldritch Blast on this one, because one ray on this one and the second ray on this one.
Okay.
First one.
That's a miss. And the second one to the guy to the south.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Roll for damage and splatty goblin. Good job.
Goblin goes splatty splatty.
Yep, absolutely does. 10 foot. The little brain comes scurrying around the corner again. And this time, Reg, you're going to be the one to take a headache.
Ready? Are you gonna incapacitate two characters right here?
Yeah, I'm prepared to do it. Oh, it's gonna happen. TPK.
Session 3.
9 damage.
Yup.
And then 3d6. So, in order to incapacitate him, this has to beat his intelligence.
Yeah, it's 9.
Oh
Reg.
my god.
Oh my god. That intellect devourer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reg, let's get some. Go, Reg.
Down goes Frazier.
This is the most brutal fight against goblins.
Yeah, they are nasty. I mean,
the bugbear to the west of you, Slayer, kind of go. Sees that you're alone apart from the
Reg
comb.
just straight up goes down.
He absolutely does. He just falls.
No, I mean, not only is he incapacitated, but like his health is below 0.
So he's incapacitated and bleeding out on the floor with 0 intelligence.
Yup. His little gills are like.
so bad.
Alright, with that, I'm taking a leak.
I'm glad
And
I
Dave,
didn't buy
you just-
mine to a hat.
Dave, you just took 10 points of damage from the Morning Star as well.
I'm out.
Well, we took it left, guys.
So next week, all new characters, and we'll meet in the tavern. Right?
Oh man, they're going to start firing arrows into the Minotaur. For the first one misses, but one does 6 points of damage to you, Christian.
Okay. Moo.
And the one next to you is going to carry on. Like he thinks he's the actually. There's 3 guys next to him. He's actually going to run and hide. And Slayer, you will see him make a dash for this part of the corridor over here. Can you see him on the west side there? Yeah. Reg, I guess you make a death save because your body is just about well enough to realise it's got to fight for its last breath.
I think he's AFK.
Yeah, he's AFK. He's going for a.
Well, he can take one in retrospect. That's fine.
We're
You can
gonna
take
die. Everybody's gonna die.
I can't believe this is our best, the best stream setup we've had. The party
about
is going
that,
down.
we had some audio problems.
Oh, what? You're kidding?
No. For the video, it's fine. But I think every time I went to the other screen, there was no audio output.
Oh, you're kidding.
So I fixed it. I fixed it. But about half an hour, I think it's been a bit weird. No
That's
idea
alright.
why.
Next session will be fresh.
No idea why either, because it was all set up right.
My dad's just texted me, so hi Dad, listening, and said you've just cut out after Chris died or something.
What did he say? You've just what? You've just cut out?
Yeah, my dad was messaging me going, "Where's the audio for the first bit?" And then he kind of said, "Yeah, he kind of heard what you're saying. I think he's watching. I think my dad's going to be our biggest fan."
Hi, Matt's dad.
Shout out to my dad.
Hello.
Dad, by the way, this is how you murder a party on a live stream. Grim, sorry, what did you want to do?
Alright, well, you guys have really decided to test my abilities. Thank you for this. I'm going to cast... I guess you got a couple death saves, so I think Alan can survive one more round. I will cast Protection from Evil on...
On Reg.
Right. Yeah, let's do that. So...
Is that protection from evil a good concentration?
Granted, we're just saving a bunch of numbskulls at this point, but that's what we gotta do.
Okay.
And then my comb will, since that's a bonus action, that'll do its best against the...
So it's actually concentration, so you have to pick one. Either you keep it on the Minotaur.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So then,
Listen, I'm just saying this out loud. Like, you can let Reg die, because the next character is literally just here to fuck up this whole campaign.
Oh, please,
Everything
please,
he's going to do, I'm taking it apart.
so Grim quickly ponders the pluses and benefits as between Alan and Reg.
Beef or fish, baby. Beef or fish.
And he's the fish.
Team Minotaur.
What he'll do is he will maintain his concentration on Alan. However, he will use his little cantrip, spare the dying, to at least give the fish a swimming chance.
Okay, so Reg, you would have had to take one death save while you were gone, but you don't have to take any now, so it's fine.
I mean, all right, you're the boss, man.
Again, at a minimum, we'll see you stand up with, someone else in control. The cone will attack.
It was fun until it lasted.
There we go.
So I guess we go next campaign in Tomb of Annihilation. That's a fun one where nobody dies.
It's a good job we didn't drop the money on that artwork, right?
People have been chatting the week about having this internet artist do portraits of all their characters
in a massive heroic poses. So what we could do is have it with the Minotaur on the floor dribbling, Reg on the floor dribbling, bleeding out.
It's looking pretty injured. He's not quite down, but he's not looking very well. And then you've got... So a lot of the goblins up here are going to probably start to shoot and run. They've seen the bugbears go. And they are going to... 5 piercing damage to Reg. So I guess he's no longer spared and back on the dying list.
Yep.
And then your next one on that. He stays there, he stays there, he stays there. And then Alan, it's your turn to, if you would. Thank you, that's your action.
Yeah.
And Slayer, death save.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just looking at other classes.
Roll your death save.
There you go.
You can't pass your first death save. That's good. And Shira, it's on you.
So basically, it's me and the dwarf. Yes.
Oh, sorry, that one ran off to take his action. So
Hey, buddy! I'm gonna use my ball of yarn to kill this other goblin here.
You might see where the brain is hiding, just around the corner or so.
So that's it?
Yeah, that's enough. Roll for damage. He's dead. Again, wrapped in this ball of yarn and throbbing on the floor. Nice. Anything else, Shiro?
Nope. Yeah, oh yes. That's difficult. I'm going to move a little bit over. So I'm gonna use my thing to get more movement. So, and I see there's a shitload more of creatures, and the most pretty cool one is this one. So I cast a scorching ray.
Yes.
So that's the first one. That's the second one. And
Boom.
that's the third crit tonight.
Sherry, are you the only one playing this game tonight properly? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, that's some Dashon vibes on Critical Strike. Yeah, that's
that's a
fried
brain stain. That's what's happened.
Yeah, that's a fried piece of shit.
He was just about to leg it also. Okay, cool. Is that all from you then?
Yeah, it's all from me. No, I'm gonna move like the heck out of this thing because I have 44 square of movement. And I'm gonna be here, like hanging out, and I'm gonna roll my d20 to see if I consume my use in the magical. No, I can use it next turn. And that's my turn.
Okay, so the Bugbear.
And I'll say to the goblin, if you like it and run, I'm gonna show you it and run.
So Dave, this Bugbear next to you raises his morning star, seeing you nearly dead on the floor, and kind of just pummels you in the middle of it, like on the ground. You fail the next death save instantly.
Nice chat.
It was nice knowing you.
He doesn't want to poke his head out, so he's just going to move along here and try and assess the situation. Very concerned by some of the more powerful friends around the corner for the minute. And he kind of... do
I get an opportunity?
Attack opportunity with the comb? Absolutely. If you want to use your reaction on it, absolutely.
So, Pete, how many money do we win if...
Here we go.
As he runs away, this comb slices him in the back of the leg, and you kind of just see his body kind of fall over and go splat on the floor. Have you got vision of what your comb sees?
I don't.
Then I guess that's fine.
I don't think so.
That's fine. So you would not see the brain kind of appearing next to the body of the Bugbear.
I'm your bugbears. Why do you need to be so difficult to beat?
Yep. Wait till that ends. Right. And then this goblin is gonna...
Pete, is that your next character?
He is going to shoot at Alan with his short bow. What's your AC, Alan?
15.
No, he's 15. Even though you're lying for a window, you're just kind of see him leg it somewhere. And then...
Is it because I'm on the floor mooing and rage mooing is why he's running away?
This goblin is going to leg it down the corridor also. It's like without the bugbears, all the fight's gone out of them. You just seen the last bugbear fall to the floor. And that was, you can hear shouts between the goblins, the few that are left. And Reg, it's on you. You are taking death saves, Ian.
Boom.
It's good. Grim.
Alright. I'm going to move.
Everyone on that side of the wall's thinking, Jesus, Slayer's been a bit quiet around there for a while.
I will then use my bonus action first to do this here and take a swipe.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it's not a dead brain, but it's not a well brain. So I just skip out the way.
It's not a dead brain.
I'm gonna assume Slayer can manage one more round. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level on that. Try to get this done.
Yeah. Oh wow. This brain just explodes in this radiant, holy fire that surrounds it. Leaving more brain stains on the tiles.
Alright. That's all I've got.
That's enough, man.
Okay, so those goblins are gone and they can't see anyone. Yeah, I think what you see is like as a little group, 4 more goblins appear from the corridor to the south. Literally, they come. Yeah, they come running out one at a time, actually. But just for ease of movement, I've moved them all together, and they each fire a short bow at Grim. And 2 of them will hit. The first pierces you for 6 points of damage, the next for 8 points of damage. The other 2 go sailing over your head, and then you see them start to follow their brethren down this corridor. Now, there's no one actively attacking you, so it's on you to decide if you are going to be charging after these retreating goblins now, or whether you wish me to take you out of combat order. Because if you're not pursuing and they're not attacking, there's no need to stay in initiative order. Up to you guys.
I'm gonna just go ahead and start stabilizing Slayer.
Triage.
Shiro, are you going to press the attack, or are you happy for me to take you out of initiative at this stage?
No, I'm going to move. So I when it's my turn, I poke here and see if the goblin are still hostile to us, or still fighting.
You'll still see a couple of goblins if you get to this corner.
Yeah, I'll see goblin here.
Yep.
On this corner. So are they prepared to fight us, or they just run?
They look like they're fleeing, but they're not even looking in your direction. They're fleeing as fast as they can to the south. I love the fact that while we're playing this, Reg is actively rolling a new character.
Okay, so I'll bonus action cast Healing Word on the bluefish on Reg. So it's 1d4 plus 4. You'll get 5 hit point.
Nice.
And then I'll move. Still using my thing. I'll move here, and then what the fuck? What? why do I not see more of these goblins?
I think they retreated.
They're retreating. You can still shoot one, and I will take it off the map. You just can't see it.
Yeah, I'll shoot one.
Yep, you get him, and you just see like this goblin legging it. You get him in the leg, and he kind of grabs it for a second, and then it just explodes. And then you get the second one as well. The two goblins down.
Roll now. That's some vibes. I like it.
There's still 3 running down the corridor, but before you get to act next, you will see them disappear around the corner.
Okay. So Reg should be stable, and our Minotaur friend should be not wounded. And the cleric is gonna use his cleric power to cleric the shit out of the other guys.
So technically, first next thing we need to do is Slayer. You need to take a death save, don't you?
Oh no, I stay. Oh yeah.
I used to. Yeah.
Is the death save to rule them all?
Just don't roll a 1. Just don't roll a 1 and you're fine. Yeah, you're good.
Boom. Well done.
Apart from that, everyone's stable at this stage, so I can take you out of initiative order and let you guys roll how you want to roll. Tell me what you do. So now by the way, I should describe the room you're in. Now Shiro's in it a bit more. You can see there's like a room to the north here, and there's like a little alcove to the south. There's like a 14-foot granite obelisk up here that you can see, or some of you can see if you're currently conscious. And the bottom half of the obelisk is covered with dirty, bloody handprints. You can see all these goblin beds here where they're obviously sleeping, and it looks like some kind of. There's like some spy holes in the door over here, almost like it was some kind of watch post.
Okay, so this is a watch post. Oh yeah, because it's curvated. Yeah, that's why. So and this is a door.
Just where you are. Yeah, that's just a standard dungeon wooden door.
Right now, Slayer's on the ground. Obviously, I do spare the dying just to stabilize him. Here, so Reg is up, or obviously.
So let me tell you about. I've got a bit of time. Tell you about Reg and Alan's condition. They are both sat at intellect 0, so they are both permanently incapacitated.
Stunned.
Yeah, but that's not a condition that improves with time, because their brains are gone. They are in control of their own bodies, technically, if they had a brain, because the way intellect devourers work in D&D is they basically teleport inside your head once your brain is gone and start piloting the host bodies. But because Grim was able to cast protection from evil, it stopped them trying to do that. Well timed, Grim. Perhaps Grim Cloudgazer, it was the first time wasn't the first time he encountered this sort of creature before, and so as a result of that, you are essentially living bodies that do nothing.
Yeah, we're husks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're not slipping into unconsciousness.
Yeah, but we can't effectively do anything.
No, that's correct.
I think
you are a husk
until we can get 1 point of intelligence back, right, Matt? Looking at the
I can make this joke all day, but now it's actually true for Reg. So
do we perceive that our little rainbow stone can take more than just one individual back?
Sure. You mean it's looking black at the moment, but you could try and use it to communicate with the outside world.
Just because I know I have a temple in Waterdeep, and I have some there who are happy and willing to help me.
So if you
wherewithal to restore their brain power.
Knowing that temple, and as you frequented it, you'd be aware that that kind of, because they don't need to be resurrected, so to speak. It would probably cost you around 900 gold pieces to get both of those brains there magically reinstalled.
Reg has the money.
Well, we'll search their pockets in a second. I know I've got 600, so I think we can scrape it together.
Reg has platinum pieces. He comes from wealth.
Like the Minotaur just starts pointing at Reg for no reason. Moo, moo, money, moo.
So I already rolled my stats, so like I'm okay to die.
No, you don't.
Perhaps you guys should
this that easily. No.
Perhaps you guys should have this conversation in character.
You get to suffer for a while more.
Yeah.
So what does
Mayor off the floor first?
what does Shiro and Grim do when surrounded by the corpses of the mowing husks of their friends?
Well, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at the second level. I have more third level on Slayer just to get him back to a little bit of health here. Oh, that sucked. Okay, so 6 plus 4, 10 points. Might as well do it again because I don't think I'll need to stay to this point. Try it again. So, let's see, that's another 7 plus another 11. So total 21 points.
Cool. While you're doing that, Shiro, are you doing anything else?
I'll try to explore and see what there is here in this room.
Not rolling another character then.
Okay.
Matt, that's
So
brutal, mate.
Investigation. Sorry, mate. I'm really sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I'm doing it.
That sounds just like the poker days, Matt. Oh, I'm really sorry I've taken all your money. No, you're not.
I shouldn't have done, but I did enjoy it. So you kind of poke around with the goblin beds, and you pick up another sort of 35 gold, 23 silver, and 17 copper pieces there, Shiro, as you kind of just search the detritus around the bedding.
Just to know, all of this is on the group loot, or should I pick it?
It's up to you.
Simon? Okay, so
yeah,
I'll
put it
in the group loot.
Sure.
Can I drag Fish Boy into the room?
There is the obelisk in front of you with the all the handprints on it.
I'm gonna check the obelisk.
Sure.
Does it say obelisk of brain restoration obelisk on it in Minotaur language?
It'd be like super funny if that random head that we left back in the original temple that we had to screw on to the new head just fixed all of this.
No, so it doesn't do any of those. Shiro, how do you investigate it? What are you actually doing to investigate it?
I'm just like try to find all the Ramagagear and probably on the obelisk, and then I'll watch the obelisk and see if this is like if this is something of the arcane nature, in this that's emanating for this.
Just put me into the bedding over there.
You can't tell if it's magical, but the eye on the obelisk seems to be of some significance, and it has like parts radiating out of it in like a symbol with these lines radiating out of the eye in the middle. Some of you might recognize that as being the symbol you've seen before for Xanathar's guild.
Nice.
And like I said, the bottom half of the obelisk is just covered in those bloody handprints.
Nice dragging though, Dave.
Lovely dragging.
So now we have to drag our two friends like out of this place.
He's done it. Well, he's dragged us into the room. That's what I mean. What do you mean out of the dungeon?
Yeah.
So, you have got a couple of choices here. Grim, the stone doesn't seem to be. It's in Reg's pocket, but it doesn't seem to be pulsing or anything at the moment, unfortunately. But between the three of you, it would take you. You'd have to drag one body at a time and leave the other one.
But are we not? We still. I suppose we can't even get up, can we, and walk around?
You're incapacitated.
Stunned, right? Yeah.
I mean,
I'll look at Grim.
Just a little meta knowledge for available party members.
I'll look at Grim to see
as
if.
long as. No, go ahead. I'm stepping on people.
No, not so. I'll look at Grim to see if his priest can actually save him, or if we just put him out of their misery.
Well, I think our temple can help the challenge of getting them back. And by the way, Slayer, for some reason, rolled my sheep wasn't rolling. I counted wrong. So we got 9, 13 plus 15. You should have gotten 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we so I don't think it's a challenge to fix them, but we can only get one back if we drag them all the way from. So what we're suggesting is to drag one all the way back to the bucket and go back up. Is that our only choice, it seems?
I say we've got two choices. You can drag them or end it.
Such a brutal motherfucker.
I mean, that's a pretty grim idea. I don't think it's like a good idea to end it. They are friends. I like the big minotaur and the bluefish. So
The challenge with
Okay. So hey man, why do they call you Slayer?
Well, I put my boot on Alan's chest with my two-handed axe, and I looked at Grim. It's like, what do you want me to do?
Well, let me put it this way. I don't feel comfortable that the three of us going forward alone is going to be very fruitful for any of our lives. So, either we need to find some folks, like, I don't know where to look, to...
But there's a tavern upstairs,
Well,
so there's plenty more fish to see.
we might as well bring one of these guys back with us then. Which one do we want to bring?
Ooh, nice negotiation.
I go with the horn.
I mean, I think we should bring both. It seems like fine people.
But can we have
You can only physically, the three of you, drag one guy.
Right.
Yeah, so you got one.
And at that stage, even with three of you, and it's a Minotaur, we are talking dragging. You're barely getting him off the floor with three of you.
Is this like the Sophie's Choice of DnD right now?
Okay.
I just look at Grim. I'm going.
So what I'm hearing.
I mean, we can still drag them.
Well, DM said 3 to do 1. I'm a big cow.
I mean, you could try and drag one, do something to protect the other one somehow, hide him somewhere. Hope he doesn't wander off.
How about this? There look like there's some very fine sleeping arrangements in the South Cove. How about we leave them both and let us go hook it back to the tavern and see if we can go find some hardy folk to come down and maybe assist them.
I just looked at Grim and that's pretty cruel, isn't it? It's just like leaving to die with goblins when they're half brain dead. At least show a bit of mercy.
If you want to take the lead, I am perfectly happy to go search. I'll be searching over here in this corner. While you go attend to Reg.
Oh, attend to him. Oh no.
Oh,
right.
Again, don't
you definitely need to check his pockets.
Well, actually,
Firstly,
I think about that as Slayer heads out. And
I'm going to loot his body first, so he's got any gold on him.
That's fair.
And pin him down with my foot and get my two-handed battle axe and take his head off.
What did you do?
You remember at the first session, Matt, when you were like, "We're gonna be a little looser with PvP." You did this. This is on you.
Yeah.
I can't disallow that. I feel like that's what Slayer would probably do, and
So basically,
I don't think Dave's doing it to be a dick. He might be doing it because Pete, you bet on him dying in the first 3 sessions, and this is his bloody revenge. But
No, I'm good with it. Hey, just be prepared, Matt, because the next character is campaign breaking.
This is the worst possible result for me as a bit of DM, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Reg,
so basically,
so that your friends can reach your throat.
Sorry, can I have time out? So basically, Slayer cut the head off of the fish.
Yep, that happened.
Yeah.
Feels pretty good.
Well, I don't think I want to be with you anymore.
Oh my god. Oh.
I don't want to be with people that cut the head off of their allies.
It was
yeah.
No, it was
it's
not.
what? To be eaten by goblins.
No, we could have found a way to deal with that. I think that's not what he should have done.
I just looked to him. I can agree to disagree.
About which flavour cheese you like, but about this. I like it. That's good.
So is Reg dead?
I'll just look to him and say, look, we could have dragged one and lost Reg anyway.
Has no brain and he's been decapitated.
That's not like a good motive to. Basically...
So although Reg is dead, he's unable to defend himself, but he's not beyond a very expensive healing if you manage to take both parts of him for realms. You know, it's a magical world.
Yeah.
And a bit of political writer's reign.
Listen, entirely out of character. If you guys want this to go down, I'm okay with it. I got no issue with it. If you don't want it to go down and you want to attempt to save Reg, you can also do that.
No.
You're just gonna let me know so I can roll the new character. So when you re-enter the dungeon, there is a random adventurer already there.
No, the Reg killing already happened because I was distracted, doing stuff.
Okay, cool.
Don't leave us Slayer for 2 minutes.
You need to reactivate a character sheet.
Yeah. Peter's fine with it.
I'm gonna be furious with him.
Yeah, that's fair.
And probably going to attack him because I don't like it. I don't like that.
This is how we save both of them. If we take both of their heads back, there's a chance that my order can restore them both. Otherwise, one is surely going to die because we can only carry one. So this seems like the practical way to move forward and save the boat potentially. So why don't we take the Minotaur's head too, Slayer?
Oh, God.
Do it. Can I bring Lazy River back, Matt, please?
But you see the logic. You see the logic in trying to save the boat.
Oh yeah, no, I see.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to convince Shiro that this is the appropriate.
It's good, and I'm happy to let it play out. Just it's great. Enjoying it.
Again, this is not about evil or good. We're really trying our best to save them both. They're our companions, and we're trying to save their possessions too. So don't leave anything on the Minotaur.
I'll just look to Shiro and say, be a man about it. Think logically.
He's a cat.
First of all,
and I'll hand him the great axe and go, look, do it.
Well,
I'm quite an old dwarf, so I'm quite experienced.
I'm going to do the correct thing, and the correct thing is I'm going to cast X on you and cast 2 Eldritch Blast, one with 2 casting, and kill the fuck out of you because I don't fucking like people killing my fucking self.
How has this happened, Matt? This is your fault, Matt. It's the DM's fault.
Section 3.
Sorry, can you just wind that back a second? Are you?
No. In the moment that he's try to give me the axe, I'm gonna instantaneously I'm unleashing hell on him.
Okay, so Dave, what I'm going to need you to do, I haven't even taken over your brains at this point. This is your actual brains. So you're going to need to roll initiative, and Dave, you're going to need to roll perception to see if he gets a surprise. I think against Shiro's dexterity. And Grim's got a choice to make.
I rolled initiative.
I've got 12.
Yeah. Yep. So Shiro will get the surprise round off.
Okay. So I'm going to
Well, I rolled it. Oh, you're all rolling initiative?
Yeah.
And I'm going to like.
I'm not keen, but I don't see any other choice, unless you find a way to pacify Shiro.
I did my best. All right, I
You
see
did.
Shiro again.
No, this is my surprise round. Then we talk. Sorry.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
That's fair. No, take your surprise round, and then we'll see if this is the diplomatic party from start to finish, man.
I rolled initiative equal to Shiro, so right. So does that mean am I surprised as well?
You can roll perception to see if you're surprised.
Because otherwise we're kind of.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Not surprised.
You are not surprised. So you actually go, but you see him about to act, and you actually go before Shiro. So you can say what you like, and do what you like. In your round.
Before me?
Because he unless you roll very high.
He have the same me. So and I have more dexterity than him because I have 15.
Okay, so you'll go first in the surprise round. That makes sense.
I'm gonna get a chocolate bar.
Hey, whenever you want to turn on some new character sheets, you just let me know.
They're right at the top of the journal already, my friend.
Okay, excellent.
So of these like 4 attack, what attacks hit you? The 13 and the 21.
This is against Dave. Yeah, they both hit you. Yeah. They both hit Dave. Yeah. Yep. So a total of 15 damage, Dave.
Alright.
And then I'm going to fucking move away.
This has never happened to me before. As a DM, I'm just reeling at this stage. Grim, what are you going to do to calm these boys down?
Make an attack of opportunity on me. If you want.
Just to the north of Slayer.
Yeah. He just have to make an attack of opportunity. I'm darting.
Yes. So Slayer can make an attack of opportunity if he wishes.
Damn straight. It's not that.
Oh yeah.
No. He don't make an attack of opportunity because he's still in his surprise round. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
How does Slayer look, by the way?
Yeah, I'm on 30 now. Still standing.
I just want some popcorn. I mean, I'm glad that I'm just like lying down, brainless, like, this is great. This is like watching. This is an excellent episode.
Grim, what would you like to do? I think this action could make or save the game. Otherwise, it's just you and Slayer with 3 new characters because Shiro's gone off in a huff.
Yeah, I'm not fucking gonna trust this guy.
I run over around the corner. My charisma sucks, so my ability to convince him might be lacking. But I do yell out, throwing my arms up, say, "Shiro, stop! Think."
Think about what? About one of like our supposed friend killing in cold blood one of the other friends and you taking his part? No, I don't think, because I'm never gonna trust him again.
Okay, but how about this? How about we work to get out of here and bring our compatriots' heads back, which again could help restore them, together.
Yep.
You by yourself running through here with what we've seen, you're dead.
No, I think I'm pretty good about. I can go out here in the quickest possible time. And how about you have me kill that fucking son of a bitch and then we talk?
How about this?
Okay, guys. Well, I think we're going to have to metagame this for a second. Shiro, it's fine if you go off and this plays out. It's okay. But if you decide to go off on your own at this stage, I think we'll have to have a couple of people roll new characters, including you, because if you're not willing to adventure with the other guys anymore,
my character is not gonna be.
Yeah, I mean that's totally understandable. But it might be that only the dwarves remain from the original party after tonight. Not anything personal against Shiro, but if he's refusing to adventure with the other guys, that's going to make it difficult. But
yeah, but the thing is that he do not trust the guys.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you've played it wrong at all, buddy. It's all it's all fair.
No, but from Shiro's point of view, he has like two people, like one. Instead of talking about solution, he bluntly murdered the friend that they were supposed to adventure with.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
How am I gonna trust him for going around this place and sleeping with him behind? I'm never gonna
agree.
And I'm never gonna trust the other dwarf that is basically colluding with him.
But Grim is talking some sense.
No, it's not, because before jumping to the conclusion of murdering the shit out of his supposed compatriots, we should have talked, and he should have sent to the reasoning
but
part.
That's not my character.
Huh?
That's not my character.
No, I'm talking to Grim.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, no, I mean, I understand, but again, it's not about good and evil for me. It's about, and I agree with the trust. Don't trust them. I'm about survivability. And
yeah, I don't know.
It's good.
I
mean, I don't know how. I mean, if we met a game, I don't know how a life cleric should feel about one of his competitors killing the other one.
No, but this is one. There is a chance we can save both of them versus just one of them. And
we could have found a way to save both of them without killing both of them.
I thought we did a very good job of exploring the alternatives. Stone, which doesn't seem to work anymore, and the fact that the Minotaur is twice our size. Party, but small. So either we leave them both, bring one, or bring both heads. And since Slayer was quick to act, we're kind of stuck with the third option.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill him if I see him again, and I'm gonna leave this place.
I'll pop round the corner. Come at me, bro.
Oh, for God's sake, Dave.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot him again. And that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I think all of these hits. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You take all of them damage.
Yep, that seems legit. Okay, what Grim, what are you going to do now? Because that was definitely Shiro's round there.
I think he's dead now.
Oh yeah, he's dead. From the fallen country.
Yeah, only a coward uses magic, I'll say. But hey.
I will do
This is the hardest session of D&D I've ever run.
Listen to him and say, you can do whatever the fuck you want with him. I don't want to have anything to do with people murdering. No. You listen to me.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm gonna help Slayer because I don't agree with killing another one of our characters.
Yeah, but with killing the first one? Ah,
I move over here. Cast.
that's kind of hypocritical.
Okay,
And
so
I look away.
I stabilize. I got a cantrip. I don't really have anything else.
no, that's not surprising. So Shiro, you're going out of the dungeon
Yeah.
on your own. That's cool.
Fuck, I really love this character, you piece of shit.
Just re-roll it and put Junior at the end of it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but then he's going to know about his dad's mortal enemy.
With a mythical born of yarn that's a slightly
Change
different
the
colour.
background.
Yeah. Maybe it was Shiro's mortal enemy. He's come back to thank Slayer. Anyway, so Slayer, and you guys are going to struggle, but it's going to take you probably 2 to 3 hours to drag the Minotaur out of the dungeon while one of you slings the head of Reg over your shoulder, if that's what you wish to do.
Could I tie it to my belt?
Yeah,
And
you've
I
got.
can free both hands.
So you
Once I get stabilised.
You don't have hair, it's fucking fins, man.
Isn't Slayer
you think you're.
Yeah, until I
he's
get
still
stabilised.
unconscious but stabilised. So you'd have to have a little wait first, or find some way to heal him.
All right. Let's assume we do a short rest. I get my channel divinity back. Cast all 25 on him. So you're
Yeah, that works.
25. That works. It's only a short rest. So,
We can take a few shortcuts there. So if you guys tell me in general what you want to do, and then I will tell you what happens in general as a result, rather than you have to walk through all the different rooms and yada yada.
Is this level 15 or 16?
I look at him. Let's try to drag him with my strength.
Alright.
We should be able to.
all right. Between the two of us, we'll take the head of Reg and we'll take the Minotaur and make a go.
Okay, so you
God.
do. Going to both give me a stealth check with advantage to see how much noise you make as you drag him back through the dungeon.
Stealthy
Like
dwarf.
obviously I'll give you advantage because you can take your time to a certain extent if you're prioritizing stealth. But
Lucky.
Does my chainmail counter that, or it doesn't matter?
you both
I want
rolled.
to take a quick sidebar and remind everyone here, except Howard, that Cade literally talked shit to Strahd's face and lived. And this new character didn't make it through 1/6 of the first floor of the dungeon for the Bad Mage.
Okay.
It's like,
So what you guys are actually generally left alone, but what you notice is a few times, little in the corridors as you go past them, there's like and you can see a few of the doors, and you see people eyeing you as you walk out, and like almost
No.
they
Matt, can I do something before like anything like this happen?
Sure.
Like, okay, can you put me down there and I'm gonna tell you?
Yeah.
Move him.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
I'll move back in a second. Go for it and tell me what you do.
Well, obviously we'll drag him by the horns or under the arm.
Under the arm.
Abattoir
Okay.
style.
At least leave that cow with his dignity. Jesus.
Matt, can you come down a moment? I'll tell you something.
I'll look to Grim and just
I'm
say,
going to leave the room for a second. I'll let you guys play this out.
Yeah.
I'll look to Grim and say, I know I did the right thing.
I don't disagree.
Dave, I'm just saying, when
Shall
I'm
we go
in
this
London in fucking July, don't
Yeah.
meet up with the group.
Can we go this way?
I can't fit through the door.
I can't believe it either. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, we'll go that way anyway.
All right. We'll go back. Let's take it all around. Let's go this way. This way. We're in
Yeah, I am.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, just have a chit chat about stuff. I don't know. How old is your dwarf anyway? Out of character.
He's 145.
Oh, so youngling now.
Yeah, you know, been around a little bit. Spent some time with some the hobgoblin tribe. Took 20 years as essentially a indentured servant.
Oh no. I raised my eyebrows. Oh, okay.
Seen enough beheadings.
You can't moo. It depends where they cut you on the neck. If you got no vocal cords, you can't make them move.
We're
Even
dragging
if
his
air-
body.
Even if air is flowing back through, step on his gut. It's like a fucking bagpipe.
All right, okay, guys, we're back. So,
We're making our way around.
yeah, that's cool. I'm also going to ask you to make. You can choose strength or dexterity. Just give me a sense of how fast you managed to. I know how stealthy you are. You've got lots of careful eyes on you.
What, a strength save or just basic strength?
You can do a strength check or a dex check, whichever's best.
Not all that great.
That's okay. That's okay. There's something that may nasty that may have happened. I'm going to also let you both take a perception check, or rather, one of you can take it with advantage, whoever you like.
I'll take perception. I've got a pretty good eye.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
So when you get back to, I'm just going to theatre of the mind it. You get back to the room with the shields, and you're kind of pulling on them there, and you've called up. You hear whispers and the door, the secret door you found to the north of the shield room, that led to the Undertaker's lair. You hear lots of commotion like people are arming themselves, and you get the sense that you're going to need to leave it in a hurry. But just in the nick of time, the bucket comes down, and you kind of hear as the bucket starts to rumble up, just as you manage to push this Minotaur thing into this big cauldron, and as the chain starts to go and you start to get pulled to the top, you see the door open, and these spear-ridden bandits and Shiro the cat appear at the bottom, throwing spears at the bucket as it's raised to the top.
Turn your video on, Matt.
What's that?
Turn your video on.
Oh, video's off, is it? Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy. Cool.
No,
I'm back.
Henry.
Yeah. So, So from your point of view, you would see that Shiro does seem to have joined forces with the Undertakers.
I just shout snitch, just spit in his general election.
Okay, so out of the map for a second. I'm going to delete your tokens because when we start, we'll start again in the shield room. And I think at least a 10-minute break will be in order, just for everyone to to gather their stuff.
Real quick.
Now,
Work tomorrow. I'm here all night. Let's fucking do it.
What did we get off? What did Reg have? Because I assume we completely looted Reg. What do we have from Reg?
I think I put it in chat, but you got 5 platinum.
8 platinum, 25 gold, ring of regen, and a sparkly rainbow stone of teleport.
Great. I mean, to restore the Minotaur, so you kind of go into your temple and you recognise some of the people there. It's not the first time you've been there, I guess. Is that right, Grim?
Yes.
So first of all, you the three of you, you're charged 4 gold pieces for the journey up, because Turner looks at you and charges you an extra gold piece for the head. It's harsh, he says, but business is business.
I'll give it 5 gold pieces.
And he does kind of, as you go out, he says to Slayer, "So how was it down there?" Just looking at this head on your belt.
I just look at him, just giving a death stare, just no expressions.
You also see Do you remember at the start when Reg first arrived at the tavern, he had his lieutenants with him?
Oh God!
One of those guys is at the bar and looks at you guys and doesn't say anything, but you just see him sidle out of the door. But he's definitely noticed that you had a head on your belt.
Of his noble.
But at the temple for 450 gold pieces, you can restore. You can restore Alan to his former Brainiac glory, and the priest says you'll have to leave him here overnight. There are prayers and offerings we need to make, but 450 gold would see him right.
I'll pay him full. I'll tell Grim keep his money.
Thank you.
And
What happened?
by the way, forgive. You can if you wish to start a new character, there are character sheets available in the journal.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I have to think about my new character.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair enough. And then what happened to what happened to this guy? The priest says to you, Grim.
Which
Like,
one? The blue man?
He seems to. The blue guy seems to.
Just not smart enough.
He's just an empty fish skull at this stage. I mean, they kind of prods the head, and there's nothing there.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, we encountered some those walking brains that attacked most of our folks and devoured their brains. But unfortunately, this is all we could do. So if you can heal the Minotaur, that would be great.
I mean, this is a pretty expensive service here, and I don't think we can bring him back in this state for anything less than 4,000 gold.
I looked at Grim. I was like, just get him as a warrior funeral and just burn it.
I agree. I could cremate him with my comb.
And they said the priest actually looks at the ring on the signet on some of Reg's attire. Said, "I know this man's family. If you wish, I can get word to them, and they may well even cover the cost themselves."
Yeah, and just tell him that he died as a warrior's death. Can I use a charisma?
I know his mother. She won't care how he died. She'll be furious.
They're not a powerful family in Waterdeep at all, right?
No. They are a very powerful family in Waterdeep. Yeah.
I'll just look at Stone Cold, so be it.
Are you suggesting they would cover the cost of reviving him?
Well, they may do. I would have to. It would take some time. I'd have to get the word out. Diplomacy would be key here, knowing the family. If that's what you want me to do, if you left me with say 500 gold pieces, I could put my feelers out and see what I could do about building some bridges there. By the way, how did the brain of which you speak? How did that decapitate him? It looks like he's been hacked with an axe. What monster did this?
Oh, there were goblins and bugbears. It was
Wow. Oh, that sounds truly brutal. And as he says that, that's about when Alan's going to walk in to the room and see this conversation going on.
DnD is entirely up to you, but if the available characters, they can make a history check about my family and see how fucked they are.
No, I guess where I was going was I tell the priest that I think that I'd rather spare the family the details. So I suggest that perhaps we just bury Reg, give him a fine funeral.
So Alan will know.
I think we should keep this amongst ourselves.
Alan will know the family very well. He's lived in Waterdeep for a while. I'm guessing he'll know the family and know how powerful they are as well. so he's not. But then he didn't know what happened. So unless somebody tells me what happened, I wouldn't have seen it. Right.
So what are you going to say to these other boys as you walk in and they're having this conversation with the priest over the? I mean, you've been recovered for what, 5 minutes? And
Yeah.
You feel surprisingly vital and good, but you're very confused about what's happened. You see your friends discussing the decapitation of your new friend Reg.
Yeah. I just walk in and go, 1 minute I'm down there fighting a brain thing
in the East End of London.
In the East End of London, and now I'm up here. Where's Shiro? Where's he gone? What happened to Reg?
I want to be in a proper fucking shootout with guns.
I don't get it. What happened? This is not good.
Grab him in the warriors grab him, pull him in just for like a hug. I'm patting my back and say, I'm glad to have you back.
What happened to me?
It wasn't good, man. You were brain dead.
Blimey. Oh, so you brought me to this temple?
Yeah, we dragged you out. They were able to heal you and at least restore your mind. Unfortunately, Reg, we did our best. Couldn't bring him out. He had been horribly dismembered in the fight. But we thought perchance there might be a way to help him. Unfortunately, he's too far gone.
Have we told his family? Because they are not going to be happy about this.
No, I thought we'd spare them the details.
But they got to know. They're going to want to know. His mum and dad are very wealthy and powerful in this town. They're going to want to know what happened.
Well, perhaps we could find some folks to assist us to go down back into the dungeon, and perhaps we could save more of him for them. So maybe we tell them after. I'd rather not give them false hope at this juncture.
That's fair.
He's dead, right? But is Shiro dead as well then? And I'm sort of
we had a Barney.
What do you mean you had a Barney? What do you mean?
I just look at Guerrero's eye, just telling the truth.
I give
Slayer, it was me.
What did you do?
Killed Reg.
You killed Reg?
Yep.
Oh, fuck's sake. Why did you tell me that?
Killed is a strong word.
Why did you kill him? Why did you kill him?
More like he gently separated.
We had two options: leave you both down there, not save none, or save you and leave one of you behind. We chose you.
Well, I kind of thank you, but this is not going to go well. The whole of Waterdeep are going to be after the person who's killed Reg.
Then so be it.
You're a dead dwarf, my friend. And I'll just sort of walk off, shake on my head.
I'll just look to him. I'll just say, death comes to us all, my friend.
Wait, wasn't Reg after something in the dungeon? Wasn't there some heirloom?
I have no idea. Apparently he wanted it was something to do with me, something.
Shiro.
I can't remember.
I like Shiro. Shiro was a good cat. He was a good cat. I liked him.
I was a good.
His allegiance is now with the bandits.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean it's with the bandits?
He attacked us.
He attacked you? Why did he attack you?
He was not happy with the disposition of our friend Reg.
Right. So because...
He turned on us instead. We were trying to save you both.
That's a fucking lie.
and bring out Reg's head, because we know, as just told by the priest, that there's a chance to save him. You can check with the priest. They just told us that.
Priest, is that true?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
And
they were asking to save this man, but he's so far beyond the help. If we could help him, we would, but it costs money to buy the resources.
Whoa! Money. Why is money in this? You get this man back now.
I mean,
we haven't got the coin right now, but you've got to save this man's life, or his family will come and burn this temple to the ground unless you do it. If it's a matter of money.
Look, we can keep him here for some time, and that's the point where Applecore walks into the room to join you at the temple. You guys remember Applecore?
Oh yeah.
Hey guys! Wow, I noticed the fish man hasn't got my stone anymore, and the cat's gone. And how did it go in it? Did you find any of Xanathar's outposts for me? Is that were you able to find anything?
I have no idea, Applecore. I just shake my head and sort of like just grab my great axe and go and just wander off into the corner of the temple and never have a sit down. In fact, I start making a fucking cup of tea. That's what I do.
We did find one of their outposts, and we can draw you up.
That would be. I would pay you part of your fee for that map if you could draw it right here. I could give you as much as which kind of counts out. I could give you as much as 700 gold pieces for the map to the first outpost.
800.
Oh, I like you. Yeah, 800. Great. And she just gives you the parchment and the pencil right there. And listen. I don't know if you know this, but your friend Reg is a bit of a character. A lot of people know him in this town and his family. So the priest is a friend of mine. He won't say anything, but maybe best if you don't shout too much further about this, and maybe whatever the truth was down there, the story is he was murdered brutally by hobgoblins, and maybe you guys are going to go and get some revenge. Yeah, big strapping lads like yourself, you'll have a great time getting revenge. People are all getting revenge. How does it sound? Avenging Reg, rather than the whole story I came in on, which didn't sound as appetizing.
Alan.
Whatever. I just don't know anymore. All I know is if it comes out that somebody in the group I'm with is killed Fishboy there, we're in a lot of trouble.
Listen, I know people in a lot of guilds and a lot of houses. I can smooth this over. I can let them know that he was murdered, and now you're going back in there to save him. You are going back in there, aren't you?
I think we should. We should go and find the coin to restore Reg, like we planned from the beginning.
Yes, marvelous. This is great. Did you come up with any magic items?
Okay. If we're going to get the money back to get Reg back, then I'm in. That's fine.
I'll pass him that glowing sword that I had sheathed or wrapped up.
Oh, did you manage to get it?
Looks at you. She looks at you like you're absolute scum for doing that. Who do you think warned your friend the rogue about this sword? Everybody on level knows about that sword. Now put it back where you found it, and don't try and give me any more of that cursed tat, or the friends of mine are going to be most displeased.
I'll just give an intimidate. I was going to intimidate. So you don't threaten me, little one.
I love your confidence. You'll do very well. Although I don't know how you made it out alive the first time. Oh, that's marvellous. So we're in agreement. You'll put the sword back somewhere you found it, or get rid of it. I don't really care. I need the rest of my maps. I need the rest of those outposts. And I'll smooth things over up here. And you can owe me a favour for making sure that this...
owe you a favour?
Found out. Oh, well... Let's just say I didn't send you in there to make waves through the city yet. We're not quite ready to come out into the open, and we prefer to keep things between just us. And when we met the first time, you seemed assured you could keep it. Secrets, guys, secrets!
Well, we proved our worth by giving you the first outpost traded for a nice sum of coin. So we'll continue our journey.
Sure, and you get split it less ways. It's exciting.
We need We need more help. I mean, we hardly got into the place again, and we need more help. We can't go down three-handed.
Oh, absolutely.
Applecore. I mean, have you got any more people lined up?
Go down in the bucket, and when your stone makes pulses, I will have new recruits to help you. But can you look after these ones? We don't really want to. We're not in the habit of approaching everyone we meet. You guys were carefully vetted. We have a few people lined up, but wow, it can be pretty dangerous down there. Did I not tell you that? Dangers?
No shit.
I mean, you're a Minotaur. Did the horns not do the thing? And the horns? No?
Don't want to talk about it.
Okay, good. Great.
Applecore, do you think you can spot us a night of rest at the tavern?
Not a problem. Taken care of. I'll make sure by the time you get there, you're ushered into the best rooms available for as much rest as you need. But if I do that for you, you promise you'll go down again tomorrow?
Agreed.
And I will organise with Durden for you to go down in the morning when it's a little quieter at the inn. Because I think when it comes to diplomacy, I think that's where my friends have come in. You guys don't seem too good at that.
I don't know what that means. It's a big word.
Did you? Did you? Listen, I'm going to go and leave you to clear up your fish, and and I'm gonna send some help for you. It's not a problem.
Okay, yeah, cool, that's fine. We can make our way back to the tavern then. I'm still not happy with the temple though, even though I've been restored. The fact that it comes down to money, I'm not happy with.
I'm going to give us all just a 5-minute breather, I think. But I think it's fine that Rage and Forgive don't have characters ready. But I think if they spend the next 5 minutes and give me a idea about how they would like their characters to be ushered back into the game, that will just help us role play the next bit a bit better when we go back down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Check your DMs, DM. Check your DMs, DM.
I certainly will. But I'm definitely going to need a couple of minutes to just recoil from that and what's going to happen.
I must admit, guys, I think
I thought Pete was going to derail our campaign, but you boys, I did. I'm like, who's the bad guy? I sent goblins after you. Who is the bad guy?
I really like the way everybody RP'd that though. Seriously,
I love all of you. It was so good.
That was really well. The Forgive,
Matt,
sticking to your guns, man.
If you would have TPK'd the whole party, it would have been even better. I'm here for it.
You know what?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but Dave's just a cunt. Like, that's just who he is as a person. Like, you can't.
This is why we don't openly stream to children.
Brilliant.
I was ready to bring my Tabaxi monk back.
Yeah.
You're not happy, are you? You're not happy.
No, I'm not happy. I love my character. God damn it! Now I have to fucking think on another concept for like, because like
Question, am I like the OGs?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't die.
Oh no, Shiro's still around. I imagine it. So go for it.
No, I was gonna say counting, just catching up on the loot aspect. We have the 8 platinum, 25 gold, ring of regen, another 800 gold. And
Correct. Well negotiated.
Shiro was the one who picked up whatever was in his searcher, so we knew that. Then there was the 50 gold that we got from the bandits, right?
Yeah, which I shared out to the group.
Alright, so that's all you shared out. Got it.
If I take the ring of regen, if that's right, because I seem to get a bit battered at the moment.
Yeah, definitely don't get too friendly with that.
Yeah. Let's see.
So as you can see from the Roll20, I'm going to start you back in the same room, 4 of you. And Reg, you've got your old character token. I'm going to sort out the other token between sessions. Just use Reg for the moment, and we will know it's not Reg.
Yeah, that's fine, DM. Like I said, I don't know if you read all the DMs, but tomorrow you'll you'll have all the things tomorrow.
What's the name of your new character? Let's start with that. At least I can change the token's name so everyone can see it.
So here's my issue, right? Is that I have completed the form, but I can't add spells. So old boy's name is Og, O-G-G, Ben Edmont.
Okay, that'll do.
Edmont.
We can think.
Yes, none of you know this, but Matt and I have a running lore, so
Okay.
all of my characters make the utmost sense in every campaign that Matt is going to run, because that's the relationship that we have.
But wasn't Edmont the Regis family name?
Yep, yeah, it's the same name.
Oh, brilliant.
Anyway, okay. So
except old boy is a half orc, so
you have a really good night at the end. But
Nice.
And you'll get a long rest. You'll recover your hit points, your spells, all that jazz. And in the morning, you're kind of ushered down. Alan, come on! The patrons haven't arrived yet. Let's get you down in that bucket. Your friend paid heavily so you could be sent down without anyone seeing you today.
Right.
As you get down to the tavern, you see Og standing there. Og, tell us about your character.
So, he's, as far as most people, most of you have seen, for half-orcs, he's kind of thin and gamey. He dresses in some heavier cloth clothes. There's probably something, it's a bit of a layered approach. There's some things draping off of him, but he seems slight. He's about he's just shy of 6 feet tall.
Okay.
As far as skin tones, he's very dark green. He's kind of got amber eyes, and he tends to just sink into his clothing. So if he's got a hood up, he's all the way back in the hood.
I remember my days back in the hood.
Yes, absolutely. So all of the armor or clothes that he's wearing, despite their what appears to be middling quality, he sort of he fits it, but it's kind of loose.
And the group see him. What do they say to him in this kind of green hooded clothing fellow?
So I get out of the dungeon.
Stern ushered you towards him and said,
who are you?
Applecore said, I ought to introduce you to this guy before you go down. Now make it quick, whatever greetings you've got. I've got customers waiting who are paying more.
All right. Applecore sent you then, yeah? And that's directed at the Havoc.
So, Og, to clarify, Applecore would have still been your contact to get you into the group, despite any other motivations you may have had.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine.
Applecore sent you then.
I'm here, and I'm through Hope Spinners to supply you with a little more skill and experience for dungeoneering. So,
okay. What's your gig then? What are you doing? You bringing a sword, an axe, what?
With a bit of a flourish, he sort of flicks off the half coat and produces a rapier.
Oh, a toothpick. Okay, all right.
Remember,
whatever.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what you're like in combat. You're quite skinny for a half-orc, I'll be honest. I've seen a lot of you lot, and you're quite skinny.
And he sort of laughs to himself, because the man is quite scarred. But at the same time, it's a bit of a chuckle either way.
Well, let's see what you get up to. Just don't trust the dwarfs. Under my breath. I'll say that, under my breath.
Who would ever trust?
They're standing right there, guys.
No, I'll retract that.
I'm now an orc.
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Fucks about dwarves.
My name's Alan. Nice to meet you.
Alan.
What's your name?
You can call me Org or Ben.
I'll call you Ben.
I just chuckle. Ben for an orc name. Brilliant.
Ben, I'm Grim. I'll be healing you up as we go down here.
And he doesn't it's not abject disdain, but he does kind of just sort of side eye you.
I get that all the time. At least you're not a cat.
I like that cat. Is he still down there?
Yeah, last we saw with the spear coming up at us, yeah.
Still liked him. Right then. Well, you can go first, Ben.
And just slides the fuck down.
Yep, so you kind of all get into this corridor. It's a bit of a squeeze with the Minotaur there as well, even now. But Dylan says that'll be another 5 gold. She paid for the night. She paid for the privilege of going down early, but she didn't pay for the bucket. If someone could toss me the 5 gold, I'm winching you down. Otherwise, it's no go. I wouldn't put my he just said I wouldn't put my mother down there for less than 5. And he starts winding the winch, and good luck, gentlemen. This time, and you'll excuse me saying this, I hope I don't see you quite so soon.
Thank you, Applecore, for your hospitality. And
Aye. So you get down. You're back in the shield room. There is sand covering the floor and shields covering the sides. Welcome to level 1.
Again. This beer finish by themselves.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know who is finishing all of these beers.
So, I've lost track of how I got out or where we ended up. my memory's a bit fuzzy because obviously I had no brain, and so I'll let you guys go first.
All right, Slayer. Let's retrace our steps back to where we lost Reg. Probably a good place to start.
That's not a bad idea.
Bring it back.
And I kind of like. I'll be looking around on the ground to see if I can see any footprints or any traces of fur.
And we try to, and we tell everyone, hey, by the way, let's keep it quiet. There are a whole bunch of would-be vampires / bandits north of us. So
Give me a stealth check as you kind of go past those sets of doors.
All of us?
Yeah, all of you, and I'll take an average. It's good. I think that's Howard's best stealth check.
Yes.
Yeah, you are sneaky the hell. Yeah, even Dave managed to stop his chainmail clinking on the way up.
DM, I don't. My character's not in the fucking
Hey.
PCs.
So you should still have control of Reg's token.
Yeah, I do. I still have control of it, but it's not like I can't bring up a character sheet.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Okay,
nope. I figured it out.
Okay, cool.
What are you looking for? Stealth?
Yep.
Cool.
But I mean, I was looking for an average stealth, and the other guys have. Oh, okay, smashed it, as have you. 26 will cover you. Right, compared to how noisy you were when you were dragging this Minotaur's body through these halls, you managed to go pretty quietly. So you're following the same sort of route you followed before, back to the room where...
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you guys...
We try opening the door here so we can go through.
Open the door. Interesting. Makes sense. You push it, it opens pretty easily. And as you kind of open it, you hear someone legging it to the south.
I've lost track of where you guys are.
Oh, there we go.
Can't move my token to that world, so.
That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just drag the other two guys onto the room. You'll end up with several characters here, and I will tidy it up between sessions. We've got half an hour to go, and I don't want to spend it fiddling around with Roll20 being silly.
Sounds.
Can you see yourself now, Alan?
Yeah, I can see myself. Yeah. I just yeah.
There's two Allens now.
Yeah, that's fine. Just get rid of that. Oh no, that's okay. That's all right. I've got it.
Okay, cool. So you find yourself in the obelisk room again with these. You've got this little alcove to the south. We'll get rid of the comb, and it's got the eye. Kind of stare at that. It looks like it's looking at you a little bit, and the bloody handprints at the bottom, and the goblin bedrolls, although they're there on the map because they're part of the decor, they've actually been taken away, and there's no sign of anybody, all the goblins, or the bedding.
And no Reg body.
No Reg body. So dwarfs, this is where you left his body, right?
Aye.
So where the hell's it gone now then? The family are going to want his body back. That's for sure.
Can I have a check? Go on, go.
Oh, I was going to say the goblins went south and southwest, so probably best to follow them, but we didn't search around this area. Check out the dead bodies over here. I suggest we spend some time searching the area and then we can follow the goblins. Must have been the ones
Can I check the floor so if there's any blood, dragon stain?
Sure, you can. Give me an investigation check. You give me advantage.
Oh,
Advantage because you're looking for something quite specific on the floor. That's what I was going to say. And yeah, Bits of the floor look like they've. Well, you don't see the dragging stains, or you see the room's been cleaned almost clinically for goblins, like somebody's been through it with a fine tooth comb and tried to make it look good. You can still see hints of brain where it's been splattered and stained the granite, and there's blood stains for sure. But there's all the physical stuff has been, detritus has been cleared away, and it's been at the very least quickly dusted.
At this point, Og sort of steps up quietly, but so you have no idea where this body is?
I'll just shake my head and say, no. Oh, no, Ben. The dwarf said it was here. I got to believe that it was here, but it's not now. No idea.
He sort of has a bit of a nervous energy about himself, but he continues nonetheless. That's a bit of a problem. This is there were items on Ezra that need to be recovered. They're heirlooms, and also.
Well, what are these things then? What are they? Maybe they're on the floor here somewhere.
Well, primarily a ring from his mother, but also besides the material components,
Spit it out, Ben. What do you need?
His mother is absolutely going to need the body.
I agree. So we need to find his body then, and
I'm not sure that you as a group understand this, but the Eadmans, they present a significant issue for losing their eldest son.
Oh, you know the family then?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know.
You could argue that I'm employed by the family.
Just to check, while this is going on, are the dwarves doing anything?
Well, I was going to ask, is this conversation happening in front of us, or are we over...
It looks like it's happening kind of round into the main area while you explore this little corridor cave.
Yeah.
Did we hear it?
It's up to those guys.
We're not trying to whisper anything. We're just
this is not a hidden conversation.
No.
If you're within perception range, absolutely you hear this conversation.
So I've ascertained that he's employed by the Eden family. I know the Eden family very well. Know how powerful they are. So I'm getting the Minotaur's getting a sense of Ben, of what he's about.
Lean over to Slayer and say, Slayer, now would be a good time to hand over the ring. Otherwise, don't plan on showing it to anybody.
I agree.
God.
Agree with which alternative?
I'll walk over to the agent. I'm just going to call him the agent.
Dave just says, I agree to kill them.
Pin him by the throat. I'll just look at this orc filth and open my palm with the ring.
You've got the ring, Slayer.
Yes.
Is that the ring, Bob?
Well, friend, not sure where you procured this from.
I just look at him staring him down. So I've got this dead body, you filth.
What?
And I'll get the ring and just slam it to his chest.
And there's like a lot of veins in the neck, but he sort of just breathes through it.
All right, Francis, settle down. Let's.
We need. I'm glad we've got the ring back. I don't know how he got it. I'm beginning to don't care. I want to find a body. I want to help appease the Edmund family for the sake of Waterdeep and for us. I don't want to be turned into a ploughshare cow again.
I don't think we have enough money left for it.
Well, that's what the family do to other Minotaurs. They just put them to work in the fields, and I'm not having that to me.
I was waiting for somebody to make a milking roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to investigate this like serpent thing on the map.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Aerobatics?
yeah, I don't know.
It's a dex check?
I think with a Minotaur, it's a strength check straight up. So, Lord Vondaine, you kind of see this. It looks like a snake with this tentacly beak at the front, which you may have seen in other dungeons before that you have been roaming in. Give me a history check.
Okay. Ooh.
Grim, give me a history check.
All right.
Yeah, while Lord Vondaine just looks cluelessly at this thing. I mean, he's seen these things before, but he's just forgotten. Grim, you recognise it as a Grick. An often found in dungeons killer of stray dungeoneers, a scavenger for the meat on the adventurer's bones. And it lies in the doorway to like a little. Again, this is a roughly hewn tunnel entrance.
Sorry, this is a body or something alive? Sorry, I missed a bit.
It is the body of a
body,
dead
right?
Grick.
Yeah.
All right, we just search this little cave. Does it go very far?
Yeah, it kind of carries on to the north, goes northeast, and then curls around to the south. You can go ahead and explore that by yourselves if you like.
Oh look, shall we get the others? Or not? Okay.
Well,
Take a quick look.
I mean, do you think the body's in here? Do we think the body's in here?
Just exploring, I think.
Does this look so? Using our stoneworks, my stonework skill, it looks like a roughly hewn cave. Is it?
Yeah, this is more. This isn't Dwarf Fork anymore. This is more Goblin. Goblin have just somehow tunneled it into the side of the dwarven stone to get from somewhere to somewhere else.
Maybe how they enter. All right.
Sure.
Let's go get our compatriots. We either go this way or.
I mean, there's lots of ways you haven't explored yet, for sure.
Ben, Alan, we have a choice to make. Do we follow the goblins southwest? We also found perhaps where the goblins came in to the east. Thoughts?
Well,
I think I'm gonna look down here.
Oh.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't tell me it's another brain leechy freaking nest or something.
No,
There's a trap.
As you stand on that particular part of the floor, it gives way beneath you, and the whole kind of panel slides down, and you fall about 20 foot into a pit of spikes.
Really, our healer's done that.
Yeah, hang on a second. There is some damage involved from the fall. So it's 10 damage from the fall as you kind of hit the floor, and then as you kind of land on these spikes, they do a further 7 points of piercing damage. And as you kind of land in amongst all these, you kind of manage to keep yourself upright, and you're kind of right next to this dead goblin that's been impaled through the head on a spike next to you. You can see its gear lays nearby. There's like a scimitar and a short bow and a quiver with some arrows there, and there's like a medallion around this goblin's neck. But yeah, you are at the bottom of a spiked pit. And as you kind of look up, the cover to the pit sort of goes tick, 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 and covers up back in place again, leaving you underneath.
So Ben and Alan wouldn't have seen this, right? We'd have seen the dwarf go off.
Well, Lord Von Dane's standing right next to him. I guess he's seen him fall in the pit. I guess Grim may have made a noise. I mean, he didn't say so, but
I yell up, and I take the goblin medallion at the same time.
Okay.
Hello.
I'll shout over to him.
You haven't got a spike free or anything. You've just kind of badly cut as you kind of fall past the. But you managed to avoid getting a spike right through your body, which is cool.
I'll shout over to Alan and AKA Ben over to help me out sort the situation out.
What's happened?
The dwarf fell down a hole. This hole.
Dwarf's light bit. Life's what hole? All I see is a floor. What's going on?
Trust me, the hole is there. Is there a large stone about anywhere I can grab to show them?
No, this room has been picked clear of things.
Have you got something heavy that could trigger it?
Well, I'll get the haft to my great axe and sort of smack it.
Yeah, you do that.
Do you want me to do a strength check for that, Matt?
Yeah.
While they're doing this, I quickly search the goblin's remains in the surrounding area on the wall.
Sure. There are no exits that you find. No matter how long you search, it's a pretty like at the bottom. It's the top of the pit looks like it's been carved by dwarves, but at the bottom it's been dug out further by the goblins in order to install the spikes. It's not very complex, but it is about 30 foot deep.
Does
So yeah.
So do I?
Christian, with that strength save, can you describe what you're trying to do?
So I'm sort of like getting the top end of my great axe. So I turn it up.
Yeah.
You know, so I turn it upside down, and just with the haft of it, just like smack where Slayer's pointing to, just on the ground.
Okay,
smack.
With a 17, I like that, and it kind of goes, and it kind of tips back again, and you just see, you see a dwarf in a hole.
Does it sort of like flop down like that? Is it, or does it slide back?
Yeah, it kind of. It flops down.
It flops down. Okay. So can I see a mechanism anywhere?
It hinges on the right hand side.
Right hand side. I'm going to hit that end with my axe.
But you can definitely
try.
You can. Oh, well, you can easily stop it from closing in by just wedging something in there where the hinge mechanism is.
Yeah, I'll get my two-handed axe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wedge it.
Just need to, I've been in the dungeon before. I recognise the trap mechanism, so I'll say to Slayer, "Let's stick it in there. It'll be fine."
I'll look at Adam and go, "How strong are you?"
Well, what do you want, arm wrestle?
Just chuckle at that quote. I was like, "Lower me down."
Yeah.
And I'll lower me down by my feet. Cross my heart to die.
How tall are you? How tall are you? Yeah.
I have some rope, right?
Because it's a 30-foot hole, so unless you're going to carry Og, and Og's going to then hold on to Alan's hands, and he's going to cling on by his tippy toes at the top. This I'm just warning you. This plan has some flaws.
Anyone have some rope?
Yeah. We've all got rope.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, I've got some rope.
Oh yeah, I have actually.
Yeah, we'll have in your explorers pack. You got some hempen rope for me.
Yeah.
So we're. I mean, yeah. I sort of shout back to Ben and say, "Can you come down and give us a hand to get the dwarf out? He's fallen down a hole." Ben, you gonna give us a hand? Nothing.
I think Ben's in new character land, just finding stuff about his new character, which is cool.
I'll just shrug. Leave the green thing. And I tell him make a footloose or something, so the dwarf can put his foot in.
Yeah. And I sort of tie it around my waist.
Oh, clever.
And sort of like on this bit here, so I wedge myself up against the wall to brace myself.
So Alan, give me a strength check, and Grim, give me an acrobatics check. Or an athletics check, I don't mind.
Strength check coming up.
Yeah, you managed to hold yourself sturdy as you lower the rope. And Howard, you easily shimmy up this thing out of the pit with the charm.
Were we not lowering? We weren't lowering Slayer down.
No, because we had the rope instead, so a footloose.
I looked around. There was nothing.
Dust yourself
Right.
off.
I have something to do. I'm gonna go. We'll see each other like next week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat you Matt with my new character during the week. Okay.
Man, that was a tough session for everyone, but we created some great tension. So cheers for that.
Yeah.
Shiro, man.
See you, man.
Shiro.
See you,
everybody.
Cracking.
Right, I'll grab my axe out of where the hinges are, the mechanisms.
So, carry on.
Forget the goblin medallion. Anything special about it, or just like
It looks like a shiny penny that somebody has drawn like a fang on the back of. So it looks like a makeshift kind of a lucky charm.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it's going to make you millions when you sell it either.
I say to the group, shall we head south then?
I mean, that's where the goblins went. I mean, you've told us about this other cave in the east, but there's no evidence that the goblins have come in there. So I say we go where we saw the goblins running away to. I think they've got the body. God knows what they're doing with it.
good.
You guys lead away.
Okay. Well, at that stage, you guys are going to start opening doors that could take more time than we've got tonight.
Yeah.
To go into. So I think that's probably a good place to call it. What do you think?
Yep, agreed.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, and I'm going to go and lie down for about a week until the next session.
Yeah, that was pretty intense, actually. It was, just to say the least.
But it's going to be one of those games that I definitely remember, sessions that I definitely remember for a long time.
Mm.
And I'll be saying to people in a couple of years, hey, this one time I've got these guys on the first freaking level of Mage, right?
And they died.
And they died.
They all fucking died.
Half of them died, and the other half killed the first half, and then
They all turned on each other.
Hey, DM, I might need another character sheet. Only because I can't figure out how to apply spells.
Okay, I'll create a few after the session. That's not a problem.
Yeah, and I'll shoot you the art and the biography. I'm off tomorrow, so
Nice.
probably before the end of tomorrow.
And then Matt,
Can I
if you
also
could
say, anyone that's still watching the stream, we've got any viewers still, Christian? Is anyone still watching this?
I think it's just us.
No, we've got three viewers, guys. We've had some comments.
Yeah, so Matt,
no.
you, and me.
Yeah, that's it. Well, regardless if everyone's watching this back, thank you everyone for watching this. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed watching everyone try and derail a campaign on session 3 by killing each other's characters. That was
pure DnD. But we had a massive audio problem, so the first half an hour is a little bit sketchy and messy. But now I know that that's an issue. Next week it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that's okay. We've had technical issues every week, so it's good to carry on in the same vein we started.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Cheers, everyone. That's
nice one, guys.
I'm going to quite like
Let's get you next week.